Hi guys, Rekus here with a new video, and today we want to go for basically skillless run in Tower of Dreams. What I mean by that is we will basically just use my PvP team. Included the new Mystic Fairy, no, it's Mystic Fairy Freya here by the way. Pretty nice support, love it. And we have my A- Xia now with even better roll with Giant Killer. Got crit damage reduction. Giant Killer, really like it. Big attack, of course. And decently big Vesa as well. 3.2 million. Pretty nice for her being my second homeowner. And we are basically just gonna use this team to demolish tower. Yeah, that's about all there is. And I think it will be fun. So let's just go ahead, see what we can do. Of course, this team has an obvious weakness in that it doesn't energy feed Xia for turn 2 active, which is not so nice, but as you can see, we can take them out one by one, which is alright as well. I have a little bit of dodge here from Freya. I guess teams that can be very annoying. Foxes is very scary. And I would say Gustin. Gustin is also very scary. Sherlock can probably beat it. We'll have to see. I just want to see how far I can get by literally changing nothing from my PvP team and going into the hardest depth here in tower. That was kind of bad. I think we got no crit on the last hit, which is of course not nice, but they didn't do too much damage, so I guess it's alright. Let's see here. Of course, we have the ticks here. Also not very nice. There still is a lot of attack, but we have big active coming up for the next round, which is also very nice and will likely do a shit ton of damage. Yeah, it did nice. And our team is looking super healthy. Just like nothing happened actually. So I'm reasonably happy with that. I mean, like, they did nothing. I mean, you wouldn't even know that's depth 10, to be honest. Look at those damage numbers. It's really absolutely nothing. I think dodge from Freya helped out a lot here. Yeah, I think that won't go any better for the enemy team. Garuda being a very scary opponent, especially in Vortex, of course. Feared since Valiant, I think. But I don't think she'll do much here. Yeah, it's like nothing, didn't even get through the shield. And they are constantly CC'd and have Freya's beautiful skill effect with the little flower here under them. So can't even dodge some of their attacks. Still no chance to attack. And even if they would attack, they have just no charges, so the active wouldn't even hurt a lot. And with that, yep, that's it. Easy clear again. They did like absolutely nothing. I mean, it's the same with most of those teams. We are really only waiting for those Gustin stages, so those Forxes stages, which are really scary. Still are very scary. Ah, that's not nice. Getting her taunted is actually not very cool. Ah, but it's okay. I mean, Morag's also very strong actually in tower. You wouldn't think so, but he's like one of the best abyss damage dealers still. So, pretty strong hero. But I think he will have no chance as well. Especially not when we have the opportunity to dodge his attacks, and with defense down coming up next round on him. That's really over. And again, not really much damage here. I saw Unbending Will pop on one of the rogues, but nothing to be scared of. I think we have we fought this team already? I think we can skip this one. Yeah, looked a bit better because they had the extra speed from the rogues, but oh, that's a scary one. Yeah, that's like one of the hard ones. Might have to adjust the team here. We will try with this one first, but I'm not too optimistic. Usually this one is very bad because you have the Glorias with the massive damage. Oh, that's bad. Okay, You have the Sherlocks reflecting CC, you have Armra with healing curses, like all the bad stuff you don't want and would likely want to avoid. But we will see what we can do here. Doesn't look too good. We got CC'd. One of the Rogues already dead. Got through one of the Sherlocks. I think we can beat it. If it's this time, if it doesn't work this time, then next time definitely. But I think that's done. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely done. Nothing to be afraid of anymore. Those healing curses could have done a lot of harm, but that's like, I think it's the hardest stage basically at that 10, and we just smashed it with a regular PvP team without using any skill at all. I would say Gustin stages can become more scary for us, because if one of those Gustin links to SFX, yeah, it's just instant death. I would not think that this can do any harm to us actually. Yeah, getting the kill here. No turn 1 kill sadly, but those stat numbers are really no big deal for a team like this. I remember, I think it was the 639 stage in regular tower, which is still a big bulk in the way of all new players, and for a long time was really hard to beat for me. I think I did it with the Garuda team later, but yes, you see those damage numbers are pathetic now. That's really nothing. This stage won't be very scary as well. Fiona's shield doesn't scale too good on those enemies, so it's really not that scary. What is more scary is the heal from Ignis, because her heal is actually strong. But if you were to go for a more skillful attempt, you could easily use 1 or 2 Armras here, and her healing curse together with the Ignis in the enemy team would easily destroy those opponents. I think here it is more about taking them out one by one, and basically, as you can see, they don't really have a chance to get through the shield. We dodge a lot of their stuff, so it's really nothing scary. I mean, look at this shield on this SFX. That's completely capped. It's like we're getting no damage at all. I mean, it's just pathetic. Look at this. It's nothing. But I like it. I think it's kind of cool to just slaughter like absolute endgame PvP content. It has something. I really understand why Jesus as well was so giggly about his Dominator clear, which was basically this, but a bit longer. It is cool, it is fun. I mean, you consider this like really the hardest content in the game, and then it just gets demolished. So, let's see. Yeah, can this Russell be a danger? No, he's dead. He can't. Also, I did not only roll Giant Killer and the DR crit chance on SFX, I also got CI offset on Aspen. So, a little bit better distribution of his Horrify. It's not called Horrify, it's called something else. But it's basically Horrify on steroids. We get a little bit more of that, which makes it easier to control the enemies and get through those stages. Oh, CC stage. Yeah, those can be quite bad, but I think Oberon doesn't have too much life. Oh, still survived. Oh, yeah, now he's dead. It's pretty hard to get the LFA CC on the Sherlocks, because they have their marks and can strip it off or send it to the enemy, which is not that nice. But here in this situation, oh, 68 million, I think it was a poison dot by Freya on the Oberon that made him die. Yeah, you can see here on the SFX, it was just visible that the Sherlock reflected LFA CC back to us. But it's done now, and basically no danger at all. I mean, a stage like this could have been difficult before, but with... there we have him. Forces. Yeah, if we don't get a kill here on turn 1, this will be quite hard. As soon as the forces are gone... oh, that doesn't look too good. That really doesn't look too good. Yeah, they shouldn't be able to do an active. If they are able to do an active, we have a really big problem, because this is going to cost us a lot of buffs and will do heaps of damage. But yeah, might be the first stage here where we struggle. Well, the 4Cs are dead. We have lost our Drake, which is not that nice, but team still looks like it could work. The heal going down here, you might notice, it's because of Ada's effect, so we get +1 heals here, and Ada's slowly chipping our health away, but we are chipping her health away faster, so likely a win for us, yeah. But that's really scary. If you are fighting against Ada, you can either go for Mark Purify or go for Attribute Reduction Purify to get rid of the reduced healing effect, which is that little sign there with the heart, I believe. Already on stage 14 here, that's also a pretty scary stage because of the extra speed. And carries and drakes dodging. I remember earlier, yeah, look at this. Those drakes are super fast, and they get 70% dodge actually as soon as they attacked, which is quite a lot, and can make them a real pain in the ass to kill. But I think we have the situation under control here. The roams are gone, now they get slower, and now we burst them down. Yeah, nice. Carries also a little bit annoying. If you have 2 or more, they just revive endlessly. But with LFACC it's not too dangerous, because you kill one, the others get CC'd, and you don't get energy drained. So last stage, oh, for the last stage we get a real pain. Basically it's RNG at this point. If the Gustin links to one of our important heroes like SFX, we have a problem instantly, which doesn't seem to be the case, but this team is really not optimal to fight this. Usually I would have gone with something... it's not great. But we got rid of one of them. Still wrong up there to trigger... yeah, to trigger the 4Cs mark. But this might just work. Aspen down, and we smashed it. Giant Killer SFX is just way too strong. It's honestly scary. I mean, we can try if this works for the Nightmares too. I usually would have used Armorer definitely here. We have the ATD effect. That's of course not very nice. And ATD just slaughtering our team. I guess for the regular stages we have good options here, but for this you want to use another team. Might still go for the Nightmare stages this time. Just probably not in this video, because this is this just takes a lot of time and will probably be a video on its own when I do this. Because this definitely won't work. The problem with it is... okay. What the hell? What the hell did this SFX just do? I mean, our team was gone, we had like 0 life, and she just destroyed this stage. And this is all just because of Giant Killer. I mean, that's absolutely OP. Can we clear this stage too? I mean, this is like no skill at all. We're just clicking, we're not adapting to anything, we didn't consider any mechanics, anything. Yeah, with Starving Jara, of course, Starving Jara very scary here. And we didn't put any imprints or something on Aspen as well, which would of course have helped. Not easy to get a kill here. Still very big amounts of life here. But if he could get a kill on turn 1, if we made the team like a little bit more bursty, probably take off Freya, put in a roam or something, we might be able to get this kill, and as soon as we get this kill, we could energy feed SFX into an active and do basically the same like on the other stage. This stage really shouldn't be too difficult to clear as long as you get a big SFX active. we might still get this, actually. Ah, we got fed the active. That's very bad. I mean, we could have killed her with the basic and then maybe go on round 6 with the big active. Possibly, because now we are going to die. Yeah. I mean, it didn't look like it should work. But we can give it another try, because if we get the right RNG, I think this can work. Speed a little bit up here. Back for the heal. Oh yeah, those counter-attacks from SQH are just horribly strong. And getting through this Fiona isn't easy either. If we get CC, that's of course very bad as well. I couldn't get the kill. And the Rogan got the kill. That's bad. Yeah, that's like nothing. Can't work. I still want to see one big active. Just didn't work out yet. It's a lot more difficult to get through the life of this Fiona, not because it's a nightmare stage, but because she gets protected by ATD, which makes her a lot more tanky than the other heroes before. And we actually can't strip that by Drake, because the way the game works is that it first uses our passives as attackers. That means Drake inflicts defense down, and afterwards the passives of the defenders are activated. And this means that ATD gives the Fiona damage reduction, which isn't influenced by SFX, SFX I said, Drake's defense down, because it was applied afterwards. I mean, this looks good, but I don't think we have a chance to clear it just because we are running out of turns here. Yeah. Still have a big active loaded. Ah, oh, it was the last round. It was the last round. Okay, I think we've tried that more than enough. Video is long enough, 17 minutes. I think it was a nice display. I will maybe do a second video, clear the rest of the stages, but for now this shall be enough. Wish you guys a great week, and we will see us in the next one.